bitch. Rest in peace, DMX. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. We ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 at a 1000.
Welcome to the podcast. Yes, sir. Episode 120.
120.
I like even numbers, yo.
Yeah.
I like even numbers. You know
That's a fact.
What's the name? We're gonna start off the show, man. Just off the rip, man. We gotta talk about what's hot. You know what I'm saying? And what's hot is that boy Tom Brady said, "Yo, let me come back, son."
Welcome back. Well, he was never gone. Shit, he was gone for 60 days, if that. When was the last Super Bowl?
40 days. 40 days.
That was it.
Yeah, so
45 days, right? 45.
No, I think it was 40 days exactly. Because I remember thinking, okay, I was like, yo, just imagine whenever he come out with his book about his NFL career, right, it's gonna be the perfect 40 days and 40 nights.
Right.
I let the flood go. Everybody was making moves. Everybody was panicking on what they gonna do, especially Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay probably less panic than everybody. They probably had a little more know than everybody.
Probably.
But 40 days, 40 nights, you know what I'm saying? The biblical, natural, historical moment, whatever.
Right.
It make, he writing his story still.
Factor, yeah. And then he had 40 days with the kids and wife and kids.
And I said,
she said,
don't have kids, yo.
He probably was like, it was a mixture of everybody like, Dad, you gotta go do something, man. Like, the wife was like, I don't know. But I think just more or less, like I said, he was really up in the air. Because you gotta think, when the announcement came out, it was like premature. Like, he didn't say nothing. Yeah. Adam Scheffler reported on Sunday. He
stumbled into a retirement.
Yeah, it was like, damn, like I was kind of like 50-50, if probably 60-40, but I didn't make my decision up yet. Let me make my decision.
And in a 20-year career, the way he went out like that, it ain't really make sense.
Yeah. And
like in the 20-year career of not too many mistakes,
right?
He ended the way he retired at first. You know what I'm saying? Was kind of like, that ain't Brady. You know what I'm saying?
Like unfinished business type sort of thing.
Not really. It just wasn't his character. The way he went. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like
fire as what aspect?
Like just like dominoes kept falling. Like it was just like it felt out of his control real quick.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what he should not command, but that's what we should give him. That's what everybody should give him. Like, if the man's gonna retire, let the man say it himself. Like, he's the GOAT. Like, let him tell you when he wants to get done.
They do that every year with these. But I'm saying these like major quarterbacks. Like, it's once they get to a certain age, that's why Tom is such an anomaly, because ain't nobody really been at this age playing like he do. Usually when they get to the ages every year, and this is for every quarterback, it's not just Brady.
Right.
When they get towards the end, every year is this the year he's leaving. Is this same thing you could say probably with Drew Brees? You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees probably didn't want to leave, but it's probably like, man, y'all keep asking me, man, I'm getting tired. Like, all right, if y'all just want me out, I'm gonna just go then. Right. Like, let me go get another bag.
Yeah, kind of. It was kind of sort of with Brees, because like you was alluding to, like, a lot of the great quarterbacks, they get pushed out, but also it's a decline. Mm-hmm. Like Manning was a decline, and like Drew Brees was coming off an injury, so
Manning like broke his neck or something.
Yeah,
right?
and that's why he had that neck injury though from Indy. That's why he went to Denver. Drew Brees was coming off an injury, and it was the play was declining a little bit. So them players was kind of like already like you said, they was asking him the questions like, this might be his last year, this might be his last year. Well, Brady, it was like, shit, we're not going to say when it's his last year, but we've been saying it might be his last year for the last 5 years.
That's
what
I'm saying. Like,
so
sometimes I imagine the players is like, especially players of that caliber, like, yo, why y'all want me to leave so much? Like,
but I think that fuels Brady. I think he's different. He's different. You know
he's
what I'm
way
saying?
different.
And like I said, he's still coming off basically, second in the MVP voting basically.
Yeah.
Still,
high notes.
Yeah,
a lot of high notes.
Yeah, he was close to going to another Super Bowl. Tampa Bay, they're gonna lose some pieces obviously, because you gotta start paying people. But as long as you got that quarterback, he's still gonna compete, and he still got his receivers. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna, you know what I mean? The team overall, I was surprised. Like I said, the team didn't panic. They must have knew, like you said, the inside. Like, listen, I'm gonna announce this, but I'm not for sure.
They didn't put no pressure on any other quarterback coming
in.
Like
they didn't do nothing.
They just sat back.
Like they sat back.
But this is the thing. Like when it first happened, I was always a little skeptical. Not that it wasn't true. It was more so like, remember it was at the beginning, like basically as soon as he retired, people was already like, oh, is he coming back?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in my head, it was just automatically like, if he's retired, he's not coming. Like if he misses this year, he was not coming back. Like especially at his age. If anything,
I agree on that aspect.
If anything, the best chance of him coming back was this year, because you don't want to take that break on your body.
Right. That's what I'm saying. On your body, you might
football. Because you could work out all day, every day.
But I said you might rejuvenate your body as far as health wise, like, but it ain't nothing like being in that shape. So that's what I'm saying. It's different to get back in that shape. Like say, you be doing it 20+ years, so that same routine is different.
He'll want to be. He don't want to be the first one to find out.
Right. He don't. That's why his ass came back. He like, listen, I ain't doing none of these workouts like I'm training for the season. I might be still training, but I'm not training like I'm training for the season. And he felt that, and like I said. I'm pretty sure, like I said, he wasn't 100%, and it was kind of forced. Like you said, they kind of forced you to go out. Like, damn, all right, fuck it. Yeah, I'm going to retire. This game is good to me.
Right.
But at the end of the day, in the dinner talks, it was still like, are you really done? I'm pretty sure that came up a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And then it was like, you know what, hon? What?
Then finally, the right person asked him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people did a lot of police investigation. You know what I'm saying? What he said? What he said? Even though it ain't no audio, what he said? Right. Like reading lips. You know? Right.
Reading lips. Right. Well, Ronaldo, the other GOAT. You know what I mean? And it was like shit. Like I said, man, he was like, you know what? I got to do it now. Because like you said, the franchise wasn't panicking, but at the same time, it was still like you don't want to put them at edge. And if potential free agents, leave or want to come, now they know they got Tom Brady at least for a year. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel Jimmy Garoppolo feel right now?
Jimmy G.
Jimmy Garoppolo's career is up in the air right now.
Think so?
Because who won him?
I don't think his career is in the air. I just think
he know he's not going to be in San Fran next year.
Next year? No.
But you haven't heard any rumbling. It was at first Tampa Bay, but now Brady back. Like, why are we gonna mess with Jimmy Garoppolo?
I think.
Everybody else, Russell Wilson went to the Broncos.
Yeah, I think Jimmy
is moving.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's free agency. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely free agency. But Jimmy still, you got to think he's still getting paid regardless. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean. And if he stayed with San Fran, why not? Like Trey Lance didn't do nothing to prove that he's the man yet. Yeah. It ain't like Alex Smith that last game of the season when he came lighting shit up. Like it was like, all right, let's get busy. You know what I'm saying? If he was if he was ready already, I think throughout the season last year, when Jimmy struggled, towards the end of the season, why you not put him in if you thought he was ready? So, that won't be the worst case scenario for San Fran or for Jimmy. But I can see a desperate Colts, jumping in the next couple of days or whatever, or like week and making that move for Jimmy because they getting shut out in other aspects. I don't know if they had a plan B or plan A after they traded Carson Wentz. The Colts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they had a plan B or a plan A, man. You know what I'm saying? Once they got rid of Carson, because you got to think. You know what I'm saying? You got Brady, and then you got that young man that, charges was all dropped on him. You know what I mean? That boy in Houston that took a year off, and you talking about health, he healthy. You know what I'm saying? He basically was with the team, but he just didn't play and suit up. So he stayed in shape, and the judge and the jury's like, nah, we ain't gonna charge you or nothing. So now
it doesn't mean the case is over. That was no criminal charges,
right?
So it's still gonna be some distraction.
Distraction. Yeah, a little bit, but.
That opened the floodgates.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once they said no charges.
Once it said no criminal.
Because
I think I was watching, shout out Pat McAfee, what I'm saying, on YouTube. But and check us out on YouTube, what I'm saying? Pham Podcast, at Pham Podcast with the PH on Instagram, on Twitter. You catch us Pham TV, you know what I'm saying, and Pham Perspective on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Catch us on Spotify, Anchor,
Breaker,
Pocket Cat,
Google Podcast,
all that good stuff. You heard?
For sure. Episode 120. But like I said, man, and once you said the criminal teams was like, shit, he ain't about to get charged.
Oh yeah, so that's what I was talking about. I was watching Pat McAfee, and they had a video. I think when it came out, that update didn't drop yet. Yeah. So they was just talking about, you know, the difference between the civil and the criminal and all that. They was trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm not quoting them anything. I'm not faulting them or getting stuff wrong or whatever. Yeah. But when I watched that video, and then probably like 5 minutes later, I seen ding, and it was all criminal charges, no criminal charge. I was like, oh yeah, everybody at play right now.
Everybody.
And the thing is, I think we kind of like
what
we kind of jumped the gun a little early because I know we could have paid them.
Listen, man, that's the mean. You know what I'm saying? Means in words. They're like, yeah, Washington punching the air right now.
Oh my God,
that's what they were saying and shit in the
comments. Boys in the hood, man.
Right. Word. He was punching the air, man. It definitely was a week too early, man. Week too early on that. Not saying that he was gonna go, you know what I mean, to Washington, but you had a fighter's chance.
Well, I would have felt better with him in Washington than Carson Wentz, man.
Shit,
even though the way it's looking in the NFC East, I think we got a good shot with Carson Wentz.
I do.
I just would have felt more comfortable with my dog Watson.
Absolutely. You know listen, you gotta think, man.
Because I know he can make things happen.
You got to think, he's still a top 5 quarterback.
He kicked somebody in the face to do a touchdown.
Listen, man, that kid is still he's still young, man. You got to think, man, when he's playing at his top, he's a top 2-3 quarterback in the league. You know what I'm saying? Still young.
Hopefully he's still that. Hopefully he's still that.
Yeah. But like I said, physical talents, and like I said, he had a year off. He was still practicing with the team. He just wasn't suiting up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So he got paid and everything like that. But
imagine his movie.
It's going to be crazy. It's coming.
Because his whole life's been like, he got coached by like a NFL, wasn't like Chris Carter or somebody, or like an NFL player like guided him from a youngin'. And then he went up and I think he won the states in high school. Mm-hmm. But then he came to Clemson and took over and knocked off Alabama, like historical Clemson career.
Right.
Crazy Clemson career. To come in the league and blow up like he did, have this major case, have it drop. Now this is that next chapter in that book. So if he continues where he left off, his movie is going to be wild. His movie is going to be a must-watch box office.
Just like you said, come from Clemson, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, getting drafted by Houston.
Really turned Clemson around. Like Clemson was up there.
He was the start. He was the start of where they're at now.
Yeah, I must say Clemson was up there. They had Juice. Remember the quarterback Juice out there?
Right.
They had it like
Clemson was Clemson now than what it was back then. Like right now, Clemson is like good but not great.
Yeah,
and he made them great, and after that, they had a couple years, like I said, Sammy Watkins and all them boys was
Trevor
Lawrence after him, and like you know what I mean. Like they beat Alabama right in the you know what I mean. So
he went back to back, and I think he lost the first one, I think, and won the second one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, he definitely changed that. Like I said, coming in as a rookie, I believe he won Rookie of the Year, and his MVP status. Then to get hurt, remember, because he got hurt too.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt, then to bounce back from that and have a good season, and then had this turmoil that he went through. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like I said, that's definitely, like I said, NFL rules the offseason, man. They rule everything. They 12 months a year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And like, their contracts is getting more like NBA contracts, yo. Some of these year by years is like, damn, like, cause you remember that year in the NBA where everybody got the big contract, even the 6 man was getting 120.
That's why they
But that's how I'm feeling right now. Some of these players that's getting these big numbers, I don't think really prove it yet. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the only thing I hate about the NFL is that every contract is bigger than the last type. It feel like, so it just feel like it's just like the next contract is going to, no matter if he deserve it or not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in certain circumstances, because you got to think
they getting more money from contracts and stuff.
You got to think. Say it's for instance like a job, like like cost of living, like a company making more money, so yeah, you're gonna get paid a little bit more. And then you got, if players are changing teams, you're gonna have to give that player a couple extra million just for him to come to your team. Say for instance like my Jets, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Jets. We're not the best right now. So we might have to give a person $3 more million a year for him to come to New York. You know what I'm saying? Or him to come to Detroit or wherever like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the market is definitely always going to change. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, like you said, between, Aaron Rodgers with, that deal finally came in. His name is year by year as well now.
Big deal.
Yeah, and it still basically turned out to be $50 a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
front he be doing something.
Yeah. No, but see, but he's right. That's why I say he's still gonna get the money. But you know, they finagle it like so it can still be less salary cap.
It's not 50 a year. It's 30 this year. It's 70 this year.
Yeah, that's how it is.
50 the last year. See?
Right.
And if I want to, I got 2 other years I can play with.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. It's like 42, 59, 40. Like, you still 50 a mil. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a way to finagle it, and he's year by year. So, you know, if he feels that Green Bay isn't up there, he can bounce. It's like LeBron James of the NFL right now. Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He can leave when he wants to. You know,
but
what I mean?
He ain't trying to leave though. That's the thing.
Right.
He just acting like it so he get people talking about him.
Yo, shout out to Kirk Cousins, man.
Oh my god, man.
Kirk Cousins is
he probably the smoothest talker in the NFL.
Kirk Cousins he makes the most money in the NFL, all guaranteed. He got another $35 million guaranteed. Like, not no, it's coming. He got another 35 guaranteed. Like, that's crazy. I don't know how he doing it. Shout out to your agent, man. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? He definitely doing his thing. But going back to Deshaun Watson, man, what team do you think he'll go to?
Dang, I had this in my head.
Because I wrote down some teams. You got Carolina that's in the mix. The Saints are in the mix.
Not the Saints. Well, the Saints, yeah, but
Atlanta's coming in.
I see more Atlanta because of coaching.
Right. I see Atlanta because of coaching all day.
Mm-hmm. They going to embrace the shit out of him. They go, what?
You're going to be big like Mike Vick out there.
What? And yeah, that's the comparison I hated to make.
Right. Yeah, I know, but it's gonna be that though, regardless. Yeah. We can't fight that. We can't fight that.
Yeah. And then no pun intended.
Right. And you know, Cleveland's sneakier out. They sneaking through the back door, the dog pound.
He not lifting no train claws.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, he might though. Like I said, as far as talent wise, Cleveland got talent on that aspect.
They got a running back.
They better than Houston. You know what I'm saying? They got talent. Miles Garrett and all them over there.
That's not saying much.
True. This is true. But I think out of all them teams though that I just named, I believe if he goes there, they're you know better team.
Oh, of course.
That's what I'm saying though. That's what I mean on that aspect. Now, if you picking Cleveland or Atlanta, you already know who you picking. That's not even like Cleveland's. Sorry, Cleveland. We always take shots at y'all. But
Cleveland outside.
Cleveland.
Nobody want to play in the cold.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's between not Cleveland. Just nobody want to play in the cold.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You got Cleveland. Then the Saints. The Saints would be good too, but I don't know what the Saints would have to give up. You know what I mean? Kamara or something like that, and some draft picks. Because other than that, they don't got no.
Hill gotta go.
Yeah, well, they're gonna add him in there. Yeah, don't get it twisted.
He gotta go
because this contract like $90 million.
You got too much money for nada.
Right.
By nada.
But yeah, so they had to add him and like I said, Kamara. But like I said, you got to deplete your team. So that's why I say, you know what I mean, Cleveland or Carolina. You know, they won't have to butcher their team to
I can see Carolina too.
You don't have to butcher his team. Like I said, I got Carolina as a front runner, but now all these reports and stuff are coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Carolina name always been in the mix for anybody.
Right.
These past couple of years. So that's why I keep them in the mix, especially for that caliber.
And just like Atlanta, I mean, sorry to say, but culture-wise, he fit right in.
He fit in like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
They tired of Matt Ryan in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what you say. But
they tired of Matt Ryan in Atlanta.
Like I said, man.
The fans.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah. It's like Kirk Cousins effects. It's like you winning, but you're not winning.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then we gotta pay you.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, man. We might move on, but you never know, man. You got till it's gone. You got something good till it's gone. You never know, man.
So I got a comparison with these free agents. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Do you have a list of free agents? I know you.
Not really, but what you got?
I just want to get a listeners a little brief on the free agent moves that happened. You know what I'm saying? One of them was the Chiefs decided not to sign Tyrann Mathieu,
right?
And they actually signed Justin Reed from Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So Justin Reed been in the NFL. First of all, how you feel about that move from KC?
I understand the move, but when you got the Honey Badger, that was part of your culture.
The Honey Badger.
That was part of your culture.
He got a nickname. Dude don't got no nickname.
Right. That was part of your. That was part was part of your culture that came behind. What What was the cat name? I wanted to say Reed, but it ain't Reed.
I'm mad.
I just had his name though, cause Eric Berry.
Yeah.
You know, Eric Berry. You know, he had a wonderful career. Salute to him. He had a wonderful career, but then he had, you know,
heart problems.
Yeah, he had heart conditions and stuff like that to end his career short. You know what I mean? So for Honey Badger to come in and, you know, replace him, like it was the perfect replacement, you know, and he was nothing but the warrior out there, you know, he was
and he brought the energy, that Super Bowl run, he brought the energy.
Right, exactly. He's smacking niggas out there.
Arguing with Brady, I don't think that was the year they won, but
not that year, but
he had the squad
though. He brought the leadership to that Kansas City team, you know what I'm saying? And that was lacking, you know what I mean, for that championship run. So yeah, to not offer him anything was you know, kind of messed up. At least, you know, see what you talking about. What you talking about money wise, you know what I mean? At least go from there, you know what I mean? But it's part of the game. They might be like, listen, this guy's probably a little bit cheaper. Probably, you know, level-wise, playing at the same level you are right now. You're kind of declining now, you know. So we're going to go the younger route and a little cheaper route, you know what I mean? And that's how the NFL goes, man. It's sad that it goes, but that's how it goes.
So this is why I brought it up, though, because, oh, boy, Justin Reed played 4 seasons. Mm-hmm. So I just brought it down to the last 4 seasons because obviously Honey Badger been in for a minute, but Honey Badger only 29.
No, he's still young though. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was surprised by that.
Yeah, no. Jets was interested. They might still be interested, but we signed a couple people. We signed Ozuma from tight end from the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? That's a big tight end. And we signed San Francisco offensive lineman Tomlinson. You know what I'm saying? Made a Pro Bowl last year. He ain't missed a game in three years, I believe.
San Fran offensive linemen are very good.
Always.
Yeah.
And, you know, Robert Saleh was the coach. You know what I mean? Not to cut you off. I'm just get a little quick quick Jets talk.
I just got a few stats. I got
You know, you got Coleman. We signed Coleman back. You know what I mean? Braxton Berrios, we signed him back. He made the Pro Bowl special teams. Good slot player. And we signed. I forgot the cornerback name from Seattle, but he came from Saleh's system in San Fran as well. And he had a good season last year in Seattle. So I like our pieces that we're making, and we still got more pieces to do in the draft coming up. So shout out to my Jets. We definitely did good.
So Justin Reed, right? Yep. So like I said, I'm going by the last 4 seasons because he only played 4 seasons. That's all I could go by. You know what I'm saying? I keep it fair.
Got to.
In his first 4 seasons in the NFL, Justin Reed has 1 touchdown. This is a safety too, safety position. So, you know, take 1 touchdown, 2 forced fumbles, 7 interceptions, 23 pass deflection. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Solid numbers. Safety is they're there safety for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They're the last line of defense. Nothing should get to the safety. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Just checking if anything came up. You know what I'm saying?
Tyrann Mathieu last 4 seasons.
Yep.
2 touchdowns. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he a ball hawk.
15 interceptions.
Like I said, he a ball hawk, man.
35 pass deflections. Mm-hmm. 2 Pro Bowls, 2 first team all defense. I think you're supposed to keep Tyrann Mathieu, man.
Like I said, man, they feel that, you know, going the wrong direction. They you know, go a little cheaper and a little younger, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, you know, KC's one of them teams that they pushing that cap every year because they got that bad man Junior over there. Well, I call him, you know what I'm saying? I call him Bad Man Junior over there, you know what I'm saying? Half a Billy. So they gotta finagle some stuff, you know what I mean? And some people are casualties. Like another player that I forgot his name, but he restructured his contract to come back, you know what I'm saying, to KC. So, you know, it's gonna be some casualties, man. It's gonna be, and like I said, the Honey Badger dealt with some injuries the past year and a half. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, like I said, overall, like as far as big names moving, like all the big shakers did with trades, like
Khalil Mack,
that was
how you feel? Ooh, that Chargers is scary.
Chargers said, "Oh, y'all got offense? Yeah. We about to play defense on y'all last."
And they still got offense, Mike Williams.
But that's what I'm saying though. That was their reply to Russell Wilson going to Denver. Was like, okay, we got Herbio back here. Mm-hmm. We got the offense. Mike Williams signed back 3 years, $60 million. You know, Eckler. You know what I mean? We nice over here, but we need a little more defense to go besides Bosa. Why not get free Mac out of Chicago, boy? What? From Buffalo, UB up here, man. Like,
oh my God.
Yo,
first of all, shout out to UB because you know we're gonna talk about them later in the show a little bit more.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, you love it. You gotta love it. And at the same time, like I always preach, when you got a quarterback And the Ricky contract, man, you got to just go for it. This is their chance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the trend has been, you know what I'm saying? See, this is a couple topics. One, we talking about the Chargers, and two, we talking about the NFL leveling out, right?
Right.
I feel like the NFL, man, is getting really close to being at a point where anybody could beat anybody. It ain't no favorite. It ain't no whatever. It's hard to bet on the games. Positions are filling out. And positions are filling out. Players are becoming better, and they're staying healthy longer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're playing longer, staying together longer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're playing longer, absolutely.
So with that, and at least coming from college, we always speak on how these college quarterbacks are coming more ready to play. You know, fresh out the box, no assembly required. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a fact. That's a fact,
you know what I'm saying? Batteries included. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole fact.
Like they coming in and they like for the last probably 10 years, starting probably with Russell Wilson. Starting with Brady. First two, and Brady was a little different, but first 2-3 years, they get into the chip and they winning it. You know what I'm saying? Pat Mahomes, Joe Burrow got there now. Is this Herbert's time?
Yeah.
Because they looking like...
If it's falling in line, yeah. Like I said, man, yeah. If it's falling in line.
Because Herbert is not no slouch. Herbert is the real deal. I think we could all agree on that.
Yeah.
So absolutely. With this defense, them two huge names, Bosa and Mack. I forgot it was Bosa. I was thinking Melvin Ingram, and he's somewhere else right now. Yeah. But I was thinking, I think he's on the Rams actually.
I don't know. I ran through his name recently, but yeah, right. I forgot.
But Bosa, Mack, two powerhouses on DN. Your defense is solid. You know what I'm saying? That's another place that Tyrann Mathieu might have to go to though, because I think Eric Weddle. He was on the Rams.
Yeah,
that's the Rams.
No, they already got a top safety already that went to Pro Bowl last year, and they signed Jackson, number one cornerback from New England. And so they going for all for it. Like I said, man, they like y'all had offense.
That's why we both hosting.
Right. You go from offense. We got this defense for that ass. So, like I said, they stopped.
Mike Williams.
Yeah, they signed the top. Like I said, the top corner, Jackson from New England. They already had a Pro Bowler at safety. Pro Bowler and Bosa, and then you add another All Pro and Mack.
Early.
Only thing that's gonna stop them is health, man.
Early Super Bowl pick, Chargers, man. To make it. That's hey man. Early. I ain't mad at you. But that division gonna be crazy, boy. Yeah, it was already before the move, already setting up to be the most exciting division because of that Russell Wilson move.
Right, and then you
know what I'm saying, and then boom, like,
right. And then,
all right, let's watch. Let's watch.
And then for Denver, Gregory was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Dallas." Psych.
Oh yeah.
Psych.
Not tonight.
RP News, man. But he went to Denver, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a big pickup, man. That was a big pickup, man. For Denver, man. And like I said, Barr did that to us a couple years, man. He went back to Minnesota. RP Noodles, man. Like he was gonna sign with Mosley, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm going back to Minnesota."
He did a Josh McDaniels.
Yeah. Right, McDaniel, all that. Well, Gregory did the opposite. Like that's his team. Like he was already played for. He said, "You know what? I
need some new scenery."
Right, I need some new scenery. I got the Black Kirk Cousins over here.
They got mad dispensaries
it's time
in Colorado.
To go. You heard me? I said the Black Kirk Cousins like it's time to get out of here, man. Cooper got out of here. Like I don't know. We're plateau. I think. Let me go over here. Russell is the new attraction, like you said. Yeah, they high elevation weed.
But did you hear about that though? They said Amari Cooper called Dak the Black Kirk Cousins.
That's why I said it that way. Yeah,
right, but they also said he fucked around and got traded to the white Dak.
Right, Baker out there, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good move though for Cleveland though to get Cooper. It's an upgrade. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. I don't see how he went for just a fifth. And I don't like that. Little
sixth round. Yeah.
I don't see like how that happened.
I don't know either.
Because
I want him for the Jets. I'm like.
Regardless of stats, man.
Right.
Regardless of stats, Amari Cooper is all the way well known around the league, around probably all the world, of one of the best route runners in the league, one of the most solid wide receivers.
Right.
To play the game right now, you know what I'm saying? He don't cause no drama.
Right.
He don't say nothing.
Like you said, while I was talking to somebody, he's one of them cats that say catch the ball, give it to the ref. Like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you were saying with Chubb, right? Was that you talking about? It was like 2 players is kind of the same player. I must have been talking to somebody else, but it was like Chubb is the same way. He don't celebrate too much when he scored a touchdown. He give it to the ref. Now they got 2 of the humble players in the league. But yeah, that was just more of a let me get something. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get something. Let me get a couple dollars. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really want it. That's like you got something in your basement that you don't really want like that. Well, you don't want to give it up, really. But you like, my wife or my husband, like, I got to get rid of this. And you got to get something back. And that's what they did for Cooper, you know what I'm saying? Because they did say release at first. And then they reneged and it's like, I got to get something back. And a 6th round is really nothing, respectfully, because you don't know who get drafted in the 6th round. But they got something back, so they feel a little better, I guess. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
I want to state that them stats I gave out earlier with Tyrann Mathieu, is from ProFootballReference.com.
Shout out to Pro Football.
You know what I'm saying? Just to shout them out. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And another point, real quick, before we move on, I think.
Yep.
Is going back to the NFL being almost leveled out that I feel about with like talent and stuff. Mm-hmm. Do you think what's driving that also is this betting trend that's been happening, this gambling trend?
As far as what?
Like it becoming so big and so much money attached to it. They just making it harder for people to win. Like, let's level these teams out.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like overall scheme type shit.
It's crazy how, you know what I mean? Like
now that we got a partnership, let's make sure that the bettors have the worst probabilities. Like they
between that and like, a lot of the major sports, especially like baseball, shout out to baseball for coming back, you know what I mean? But and they got free agencies and everything. We got rid of Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, pete pa allá.
Yeah,
got Josh Donaldson back. So I was like, okay, I'd rather him than Gary. Gary hit home runs, but he strike out a lot.
He can't bat 150.
Yeah, he strike out a lot.
And then miss some balls in the catcher. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I fuck with him too, because he remind me of somebody like I feel like I played with him in high school.
Nah, he was nice at first, man. But when you go through 5 years of the same thing, you like, all right, man, it's time to go. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's our, baseball talk for you right there.
Right.
But what were we just talking about, man? We talking about money, gambling, and stuff like that. No,
connected to the level out.
Right. Of the NFL. No, but I think just in general, like when I was saying with baseball, I was like, before these billionaires were just keeping us like it's a surprise. Like I own a team, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's how they was keeping it. Like I own a team, but now it's like a lot of these owners are. I want to win. I want a good product out there. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I think changed the whole game when everything is that the owners are more, they want to win. You know what I'm saying? And not just own a team as a toy. You know what I mean?
Word.
And like I said, all the money spread out. And like I said, between the NBA and major leagues and you got to spend that money. Remember a couple years ago, like major leagues was fining you if you ain't spend that money. And I believe baseball and basketball does the same thing now. Like you got to at least spend to a threshold. If not, you're going to have to be paying all the other owners. So, yeah, definitely in all sports, I think it's getting more even. But definitely in the NFL, like it seems like you said, Bengals went last, you know what I mean, to Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? Like they were one of the worst teams in the league. They picked, I believe, 3rd overall. Like that's when they got chased. Like, and go to the Super Bowl. So like you said, man, between health and, picking the right players and stuff like that, you can get there, man. Mm-hmm. You could definitely get there, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, between scoring and all that, we can translate to the NBA.
Oh, yeah. What?
The scoring, like,
that's all you hearing is cash money.
That's it, man. We record
the ball
Tuesday.
Going through the baskets.
Right. We record Tuesdays, man. And that boy Kyrie got busy.
Kyrie is different, yo.
Got busy.
Kyrie is different.
Yeah. Nobody ever questions talent.
Uncle Drew.
Right. Nobody questions that talent. Different,
yo. Like it's crazy when somebody have a movie and then you like playing the character and then he come in real life and he really that character. Like it wasn't no special effects. Like he was really hitting them shots and making them moves.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because he do it versus NBA players, make them look like they on the playground. Like
right.
They just picked them up from the stand. Yo, come play. Like
right.
41 in the first half. Ended up with what, 60?
60 piece nugget on your head.
Yeah.
And like I said, you got to shout out to him. KD coming off of 53 on Sunday. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got Cat who's coming off 60. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like 17 balls.
Shout out to Cat too, man.
That's definitely a cat that literally, you know what I'm saying? We're saying Cat, but literally Cat that changed his game. Like I said, confidence-wise, like we were saying, like he went through a lot. So
that was the only thing he needed, because
that's all.
Cat is one of the, one of them players where I actually have like, I watched him basically come up. So like I was grown enough to watch and understand what was happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And him, 7 foot. He could shoot. When he was back at Kentucky, you could see it. Like 7 foot, could shoot, but he wasn't no scrawny 7 foot. He had some body to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when he came to, you just knew he was going to translate to the league. You know what I mean? Right. And when he did come to the league, he did translate to the league. He did have some crazy numbers his rookie season. Mm-hmm. He did like some like abnormal shit, like out of the blue types. Like, oh, he a rookie, and he drafted. He's young. He's 19. You know what I'm saying?
Factory.
But it was always a little like shaky. It was few and far between. That's why it would be so surprised when he did drop. But you knew he could do it. 60 is a number that not many players hit.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? 50 more, like as we seen this season, a lot of motherfuckers can hit 50.
Factory.
But throughout history, not a lot of people hit 60.
Yeah, 60 is definitely a different animal when it comes to 60. Like you said, 50 seems like it's obtainable. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to 60, it's like on Kyrie, they probably, he got around 50 something. They was like, no, we gotta get you 60 before we got there. They beating Orlando by 20. They like, no, we gotta hit that 60 mark. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, 60 is special. Like when you hit that 60, you in the record books. You know what I'm saying? Literally, it's different. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely shout out. Like I said, nobody judging the talent. Kyrie, like I said, Cat was always nice. It just like you said, he just need that little roughness. You know what I mean, to his game, like you said, but he came in as a kid, 19, 20 years old. So, you got to develop that as well. You know what I mean? As a youngster. So that's definitely, happy for him. Like I said, especially all the things he went through and stuff like that, man. Minnesota's one of them teams on the rise, like I said.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out
to Minnesota, you know what I mean? Definitely, and he had Curry dropping 47 on his birthday yesterday, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, like I said, scoring is up.
At an all-time high.
All-time high, man. To be honest, though, I was almost like, if the game was a little closer, I was gonna be like, they're gonna try to get this nigga 80. Just the infatuation and how him and Kobe,
the impact, impact it'll make.
Yeah, and I was like,
boy, you know how many people will go. You know how many. I mean, they already starting, but you know how many analysts will get on the mic tomorrow and be like, he need to play every game. Yo, the league need to do something about these mandates. They need to talk to this governor. They need to talk to all this shit. He need to be on the court. He dropped 80 points. You know who I'm imitating.
Right. All them, man. Listen, absolutely, man. I just, like I said, man, I understand there's rules in this game and all this, and it's, like my job, for instance, like, you gotta wear, you got people on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. And that's same for the league. But
let him play with a mask on.
Might as well. You see these high school kids? I'll be like, yo, what are they doing out here? Like, it'd be hard to breathe. And I'm just walking down the street or, helping a client out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it just don't make no sense. Like you said, visiting teams could come in, play. Mm-hmm. He can come into the building, sit next to this fan to the team, slap them up, go in the back in the locker room, chill, slap them up, do everything, talk to them, go back out, watch the game, but he can't play in the game.
Right, stupid.
They got fined 50 grand, but come on, what's 50 grand to a billionaire?
They Jay-Z line. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, he's supposed to not go to the locker room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's why he sat in the stands.
Okay.
But I'm like,
oh, he came as a guest.
He came as a guest.
Okay, yeah.
No,
okay.
He didn't come.
Yeah, Kyrie. I like Kyrie.
Yeah, but that was who smack in the face. That's what I'm saying. Kyrie said, really?
All right, then.
Yeah, y'all want to be funny? But the crazy thing
look
is...
Look how stupid this look. You know, like...
But, right, so I'm saying, like, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, for real, that's how he wanted it to seem. And then he got his point across because, you got the, the major figures in the game. You got LeBron and KD. Like, yo, what y'all doing?
Major figures.
Like, what y'all doing? Like, for real. Like, this kid is, like, literally right here. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. But like I said, it's mandates. You know what I'm saying? It's mandates and you got to stick with it. But, I think real soon it'll he'll get better and he'll be able to play out there. And then we'll see how many games he will play. Because he ain't a person that played every game anyways, but that's why he come out and be fresh and be dropping 60 and 50 and 39 and stuff like that. So I mean, definitely, like I said, the Nets are healthy, and Ben Simmons, you know what I mean? Ben Simmons is still a mystery, man. They like, hopefully he plays in the regular season. Like, I don't get what happened to Ben Simmons, man. I know his ego and everything got hurt, but not your back. So I think it's more. I think it's deeper than basketball with that, as it was anyways. But
I think it's something in Philly water.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, Markelle Fultz got fucked up too for a little bit.
Right. But like I said, man, he get healthy, man. The Nets are definitely, definitely a contender up there.
Scary.
Definitely a contender. So, yeah, man. Shout out to like I said, sharpshooters out in this league, man, dropping 50, 60 points, man. Shout out to y'all for sure.
Yeah, on that, one last point on that, I was gonna say, like I said before the show, it was crazy how this is just so how the scoring been. When Ja Morant, what was that, 2-3 weeks ago? Ja Morant dropped 53, 52. Remember he dropped the 40, whatever. Before that, almost got to 50.
Yeah,
but when he dropped 52, he I think was the 10th player in the NBA or the 9th player in the NBA to drop 50 this season. In the last 2 weeks, we done had like 7 50-point games.
Yeah, man, that's how it go, man. Like you said, the scoring adds up.
Kyrie just had back-to-back, right?
Basically back-to-back, like high-scoring games. Yeah, high-scoring games. Yeah, like I said, KD.
Bron had the 56 and 50.
Yeah, like
KD had the 53. Didn't he drop 52? I mean, not 52, but 50.
He dropped 53. Like I said, Sunday against the Knicks. Yeah, like I said, man.
But he dropped 50 earlier in the season.
Yeah,
right?
like I said, man. Listen, man. Easy money, man. It's easy money on these streets. But yeah, man, all the scorers, they showing they snipers out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, like I said, scoring is up. You know what I mean? It's been up for years, but now it's just showing people that's dominating, though. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
What's the name? Yo, I got like an off-topic joint.
Yep, I got one for you too.
So Charles Oakley.
You say fight? What's it called?
You see on Vlad, right?
Yeah, well,
not Vlad, right? Where he at right now? Yo, no, he was on Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
He was on Shannon Sharp show, I think, and they was talking about the beef between Pippen and Jordan, like why they so beef, like,
yeah.
And Shannon Sharp, being on the outside just like all of us, we like The Last Dance. Got on, he was kind of mad. Why would Jordan put certain parts in that? Like he wasn't even playing that year,
right,
type junk. He was like kind of going at him, right? And Charles Oakley mentioned, you know what I'm saying, besides the fact that he said Jordan would have won 6 without Pippen.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either.
I'm a Braves fan.
But Charles Oakley, he kind of like he just said it was other stuff going on rather than that they really didn't like each other type junk or whatever.
Yeah, for a moment, yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. We might have to cut this part out, but
no.
Do you think Mike smashed Larson?
Smash who?
Pippen wife.
Oh, I don't know, man. Mike out here, and Mike a sniper, man.
I know. Do you think?
Do I think? Nah, I don't think so.
Because it was some wild times. You heard Dennis Rodman had Jeannie Buss going crazy, and wasn't Jeannie Buss messing with Phil Jackson, his coach?
Yeah, that was his fiance. I think it still is right now. To be,
he was banging his coach girl.
That was probably before that was his coach. That before Phil and her. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know either. But yeah, shout out to the Showtime documentary though. The Magic Johnson little drink.
You watched?
Yeah, I watched the first one. Yeah, I watched the first one. Yeah,
that's why I tune in. I think I seen it. I think I heard it like happening.
Yeah,
like
I saw the first one, so I gotta watch the second one. But yeah, it was interesting. Especially, it's just crazy how how he bought the team and all this other stuff. Like you said, and that's just showing the Playboy status. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like showing Magic Johnson and stuff. So it's kind of dope. Like I said, first episode, and that was kind of dope. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think
because Future got it.
Yeah, that was different. That's 30 years later. That's what I'm saying.
But imagine how she looked 30 years ago.
Right. You damn right. Shit, who knows that was even his wife or a girl back then, though. I don't know. Don't quote me on nothing, man. I won't put it past because, I don't know. Like I said, you don't hear Mike. I'm saying, for real, though. Like, you don't hear stories of Mike doing that, like, to,
You know he had
other people. You know what I mean?
You know, married. You know he had married.
Yeah. That was
he was comfortable.
That was that was a you know what I'm saying, like that was a.
They was both hot at the same time.
Right. That was
you know they saw each other.
That was like we chilled, like we cool, like I don't know if we, you know what I mean, smacked or not, but that was like, yeah, we cool, like. You know how you flirt with a girl or whatever like that, y'all cool, you know what I'm saying? So
I just thought about it, like, it had kind of vibes of like, yo, I told you not to fuck with her. And now we always gonna have beef. Fuck you. Nah, I'm not playing. No, I'm not playing these lads. I'm back her.
Right. No, but that's why I think, you know what I'm saying? That's why I think Pippen didn't like to,
you know, people are emotional.
You gotta think though, right. You gotta think people are emotional, and then you gotta think it's really, you know, the last dance. It's that year, and obviously if Michael Jordan signs off on anything, it is gonna be narrated to Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna be the Pippen story. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the Mike and that year, and that's all it was. You know what I mean? He ain't like how he got, you know what I mean, portrayed.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't just Mike. Mike threw in some shit that was like, look at his weak ass.
No, that's exactly. That's what he didn't like. Right? He didn't like damn. And how he talked about it, like, damn, nigga, like, you really could have played, like, you talking about his contract. Like,
he probably got the draw, like.
You never know, man. You never know. Back scenes, you never know, man. You never know.
Word. You want to get some quick hits?
Yeah, let's get some quick hits, man. Quick hits. Oh, quick hits. You know, keep it in the NBA. You got the King men, 30, 10, and 10 men.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard it was an ugly 30, 10, and 10, though.
First what?
Like, it ain't really have too much impact on the game.
No, like, shit, he's the only player. He's the only player.
30, 10, and 10.
He's the only player with 30,000 points. 10,000 plus assists.
That's a different 30, 10, and 10. That's way more
10,000 rebounds.
That's way more impressive than the regular season triple-double.
Yeah,
he got the career triple-double.
He got the career, man. He's the only player, man, to do 30, 10, and 10, man.
The only career triple-double, son.
Only, man. Can't keep breaking records, man.
And we witnessed his whole shit.
Right, you witnessed everything, right?
We saw every point.
That's
even if we ain't, even if we ain't watch every game, they showed every goddamn point.
We lived through it, you know what I'm saying? We definitely lived through it. And like you said, he's leading the league in scoring right now. Like, I know what I'm saying, Lakers are, but that's a whole another topic over there, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, keep it into records and stuff like that. Shout out to Coach Popovich, man, for, you know, getting 1,336 wins, man. Most wins in NBA history, man.
Popovich, like, yo, you can't fuck with me. I'll pop a bitch.
Hey, man, like I said, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Having good teams and not good teams, you know what I mean? And still, you know, leading them to, you know.
Oh, yeah. Consistency.
It's been consistent.
The image of consistency. I mean, both records.
Right.
Both records. If you want 30, 10, and 10, you got to do 20 years of 20, 10, and 10. 30, 10, and 10. You got to do 20 years of it.
Right.
And the same thing with him. You got to win games.
You got to win games.
What he, like, won, like, 60 games, like, 10 years in a row?
Basically, yeah. Like I said, he went to the playoffs. He had a long streak for the playoffs. You know, he made the NBA change the game with resting players on primetime games and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? And bad stuff to the NBA. Shit. Yeah, he started that shit, man. Word. If it was NBA changed that shit.
No more full seasons.
Right, NBA changed that, man. NBA changed all that. So he says all the time. He you know, got beat Don Nelson for the, not beat, but, you know, passed Don Nelson for the wins. And, you know what I'm saying, NFL news, you got Cap out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to get back.
He trying
to get back like somebody trying to get their ex-girlfriend back, you know what I'm saying? He's trying hard out here in these streets. He's getting brothers and sisters and trying to get involved, catch passes and stuff like that. I ain't gonna say, I mean, listen.
Because the fact is, he got to do what they want to do, what they want him to do.
I think on that aspect, yeah, like I think he's willing to be like whatever, but it just, I don't know, he ain't playing, 3-4 years?
Oh, yeah, on that aspect, hell nah.
You know what I'm saying, though?
It's not worth it, bro. Don't do, like, no.
Like, I think he
when
might
he came back before, it wasn't, no.
Like, I think he still might be better than 1 or 2 backups in the league, obviously, but.
You see 1 or 2 backups. You ain't saying shit.
It might be more, though. I'm not underestimating him, like I said, but.
It's 32 backups. You say he's better than 2.
Like I said, I think
and they already second string.
Right. Okay, I think he might be better than a couple more, but there's only a couple more, literally, though, for real, though. But at least I would say, man, at least give him a couple workouts, see what's good. I mean, you got the Lockets over there going to catch passes for him, but I don't know, man. It's kind of one of them things. It's like, do you want to play for the league or you don't? You know what I'm saying?
Didn't they release Tyler Lockett too? Or they was talking about trade talks?
Trade talks, I believe. But yeah, like I don't know, cause like you said, a couple years ago, you act like you had a little chance, but then you like, nah.
He did too much.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then he did the settlement. But like I said, even when he had them practices, like he had more opportunities to digging a little deeper.
But that's what I'm saying.
Nah, like so
not just that. It was it was just he did a little too much. Like they said do this, and I know you got to make a statement,
right?
But get in there first, man. And he did a little too much, fucked it up.
Right. So
bring them cameras. And shit.
I think it's a little too late, man. I think it's a little too late. For
I think so too. Sad to say, but
it's sad to say though. Yeah, because like I said, a couple years ago, I'd have been like, nah, he needed a shot, but. It's been a couple years later now, and I was like, I don't know, man. Like
we talking about them years not playing body, NFL body, like
right. And like,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. And the quick hits, man. To end it on a sad note, though, one of my favorite, wrestlers, man, of all time. You know what I'm saying? Say hello to the back guy. You know what I'm saying? My boy Razor Ramon, man. You know what I'm saying? Passed away. You know what I'm saying? From some complications from a heart attack, man. Like I said, he battled, abuse. Alcohol and stuff, abuse or whatever. But, he cleaned his life up and everything. Like I said, he was, well known in WWF and NWO and all that. And, he definitely will be missed, man. Like I said, man. For sure. That was definitely my childhood, man.
I said, it's your childhood.
My childhood, like I said, man. Like, the end, when he just about retired and stuff like that, that was when I was almost done with wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a while, like, I was... To about 15, man, I was a big wrestling fan. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and all them good stuff. You know what I mean? Sting out here still, stinging people for real. But, R.I.P. Scott Hall, man. Scott Hall. Razor Ramon, man. R.I.P., bro.
You heard? Moment of silence on that one, though.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't been playing that. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? But we going to go. Hey, yo, man, you can check us out on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Daily post, sports updates all day. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's Pham Podcast, PHAMPODCAST. That's on Instagram, Twitter. You can find Pham TV on Facebook, Pham Perspective Podcast on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You listen to us on all listening platforms. You heard? Mm-hmm. You can even listen to us on Facebook, yo. That's what everybody who got us on Facebook, it's a tab that say podcast. You can listen right there. You ain't even got to go nowhere. You can keep scrolling through your news feed, all that. It'll still play on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, new segment.
New segment alert.
Welcome to the Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the Rock.
I might put DJ Cat over my voice on that one. But yeah, welcome to the Rock, you heard? We're going to just, spit some facts on what's going on in the Rock, whether it's news, whether it's sports, you know what I'm saying? Just let you know what's going on. Let's just start off with the bad news so I could get into the good news, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The craziness in the Rock, this is what we're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? If we're not killing each other lately, man, which is sad, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The other day, this crazy shit happened. An off-duty police officer killed his wife, shot her, killed himself. Unfortunate situation. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I'm gonna just send condolences to all the families, you know what I'm saying? Right. Bad news. But real good news in the Rock, you know what I'm saying, is Daisha Fair. Apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. University of Buffalo.
UB.
You know what I'm saying? Women's basketball. First player over 2,000 points in their program history. You know what I'm saying? They also won the MAC championship.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to shout out some players, that are in the WNBA that are from Rochester. You know what I'm saying? And we got Shanice Johnson. So she's from Rush Henrietta. She went to University of Miami, was the 5th overall pick in the draft.
Yeah, I remember her. She was
You know what I'm saying? She is currently playing for the Lynx. Okay. Minnesota Lynx, okay. You know what I'm saying? And another one is somebody, she's a free agent right now, but she also went to UB. You know what I'm saying? I told you we was going to bring up UB. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Khalil Mack, but Sierra Dillard, she a free agent right now. Okay. But she went to UB and she was balling too, you know what I'm saying? She also out there. doing her thing.
Definitely shout out to them ladies. You know what I'm saying? International Ladies Month too. So definitely show love to them.
And I got a little fun fact about Rochester.
What you got?
Welcome to the Rock. You know what I'm saying? Legendary topics, legendary moments. You know what I'm saying? A city where we make memories.
Right.
Literally. We almost invented memories. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Memories that you could keep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Did you know Tom Brady got a little ties to the Rock?
What do you got?
They said he won a beer chugging competition at Dinosaur Barbecue in 2017.
Yeah, I think I remember some stuff like that. Like
they said nobody in the league chugging beer faster than Tom Brady.
Like he was in town or something like that. Yeah.
They had a game in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? They think everything got snowed in.
Got stopped through. Yeah.
So they came to the Rock. You know what I'm saying? A little piece of Rochester history.
Right. I remember that, but I don't remember what you talking about with the chugging beer.
They say he was chugging beer. They said that's his hidden talent. He said he quiet. He gonna pay for everybody's bill, but if you challenge him to a drinking competition, he gonna drink you under the table.
I bet. That boy sauce.
You seen that avocado vodka?
Yeah, that's my boy. That boy
avocado
sauce.
tequila.
Right, that boy Sauce Brady out there.
Sauce Brady for real.
Sauce Brady in the streets.
You know what I'm saying? He coming back.
Hey man, coming back, man. He said, "Hey, this tequila, I need to go back in."
Yeah, he had too much Kodak moments.
Right, exactly.
He want to make some more.
He want to make some more Kodak for sure.
Welcome to the Rock.
Welcome to the Rock. Yeah, that was cool too. Like I said, because Jeter did some epic stuff like that too. He came through the Rock one time or whatever. It was a club downtown. I forgot what it was called. Our downtown used to be all right, beyond the Upper Falls right there. And he was just chilling out there. Like Jeter was that dude, man. Shout out to Jeter.
Yeah, Jeter, cool dude. Man.
Shout out to Jeter. You know what I'm saying? He did step down. You know what I mean? Just to tie in Jeter news real quick. Step down as the president, as the Miami. What they call?
The owner?
No, he stepped down, though. I'm saying, it's Miami what? It's not the Marlins anymore, right?
Yeah.
It's the Miami. Okay, my bad. I'm thinking Florida Marlins. I don't know.
Yeah, it's still Miami.
I thought they changed their name.
Marlins.
They changed Florida Marlins, Miami Marlins. Yeah, he stepped down.
I thought you were saying
he stepped down as president.
Well, he sold his part or something? Like,
no, he stepped down as president. He stepped down as president over there. So
he just ain't making no decisions like that.
Right.
We're gonna pick the players. Listen, Mike.
Right. No, but they
like the Michael Jordan.
Right. No, but Miami, they was they was trending up though. So I don't know. He probably just said, like you said, I'm good. Like I want to be behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Some people just need it's better behind the scenes, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather own something. I don't want nobody coming to me about nothing. So shout out to Jeter though. Shout out to Jeter, man.
Word, yo.
Episode 120,
Episode 120. We done made it to 120 and then motherfucker.
120, man. Jeez. Brady back. Deshaun Watson coming back. He got Major League Baseball coming back. Free agency, man. You got Aaron Rodgers. Is coming making 50 million a year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, KD and all them, Kyrie dropping 60, 50, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody coming back, man.
Coming back.
This summer looking great.
It is. Summer is looking good, man.
We got the warm weather coming back.
That's why I can't wait.
The snow is melting.
Little by little, man. Like I said, we still got a month till we worry about anything. But
guess what? We got our camera back.
We got a camera, baby.
First episode with the new camera. Let us know how Johnny look, man.
Yeah, definitely let me know. You know what I'm saying? Definitely let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure. And 2023, you know what I mean? We getting rid of that daylight savings crap, man.
We joining the rest of the world?
Yes, man.
I just had this conversation the other day with a coworker.
I had this shit like a couple months ago. I was like, what?
I was confused as shit the other night. Like, what the fuck? When the shit, did it happen the other day? Did it like?
Yeah, so it's like, so next year, 2023, they're getting rid of that. So it's all, not the wintertime, it ain't gonna be dark.
Because my question, before I knew all of that, my question to my coworker, because we talk about weird shit all the time, like nerd shit. Right. So my question was just,
we all nerds.
Yo, what the fuck is the benefit of daylight savings? Like, what's the benefit of losing an hour? Like,
yeah, I forgot. I think it was something with like the farmers or something like that.
That's what he said. Something with the farmers or whatever. But like
with cropping and all that stuff. That's what I'm saying though. But that's what I'm saying though. That was like, shit, who knows when that shit was? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. They said like half the world don't even fuck with it.
Yeah, I swear to God, we had this conversation at least in the last year. Like at work, we were just saying it, like, because I hate it.
So what time is it for real? Like,
well, nobody knows. Nobody will really know.
What is time?
Nobody will really know. You know what I'm saying? We just know that we don't got to push the damn shit forward or backwards anymore. Once it's straight, it ain't gonna be dark at 3:30. You know what I'm saying? Get more light out in these streets, more smiles. You know what I'm saying? Because the wintertime and the darkness, you know, people be, you know, sad and depressed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a big move. You know what I'm saying? For sure. That's just our world news right there, man. For sure. Bow! We're gonna start bringing some world news or something, man.
All that, man.
Yo, man. Everything. You know, I got a question though for you.
What happened?
All right. No, we entertainment part. All right. So my thing is, man, right? Say if I'm a record label, I sign you.
You robbing me.
I'm first and foremost. It's always gonna be in my favor. Like I'm signing you. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little bud, but I'm signing you. I'm gonna give you a little bonus, whatever. But then I'm gonna go do what I do, and you do what you do. And then a couple years later, it's like, what is it? Like, what is the relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, it should be a little better, like, I don't know, communication, I would say, with the label, like, owner or whatever you are, and that artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a couple people that, you know, say, like, The Game and Dr. Dre. Like, he feels like, you know, he said, oh, Kanye, you know, did a little more for me. But, you know, it's a little more behind the scenes with that. You got Conway that just said that by Eminem. I was like, yeah, we had some conversations or whatever like that. But, you know, I mess with Hove and all these cats. Like, I've known them. I ate dinner with them. You know what I mean? And I figured, like I said, if I'm a label person, I would be more cooler and with my artists and stuff like that. But at the same time, you sign a contract too. So it's kind of catch-22.
See, look, what it tied to, the game situation is a little different than what I'm about to say.
Yeah, no, this is different. It's deeper than rap.
Yeah, but as far as the Conway one with Eminem, it's certain people looking out for certain people. Mm-hmm. We gonna look out for each other. Right. We gonna look out for people that look like us.
Yeah.
Them people that gonna look out for their people. Most of them look like each other.
Yeah.
Eminem one of them. He in his culture, but he also one of them. He respect the game, but just in human nature, he ain't gonna let you over him. So why push you? He feel maybe he put in so much work, because everybody's definition of hard work different. You know what I'm saying? Different perspectives of hard work. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he just feel like if you really that guy, you gonna get that buzz yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you gonna be here representing Aftermath. Right. And when Jay-Z sees Conway, is boom, not only do I respect your talent, but you look like me. You my brother. I'm gonna put you in the spotlight, especially if I ain't doing nothing.
Right.
But
yeah, I think, like I said, I think just in the instances, like you said, because we're not doing business together, so I think it's a different relationship. Because ours gonna be definitely genuine.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Well, Eminem, like I said, I could take a little, you know, thing for Eminem. I could defend Eminem a little bit. It's just like Eminem don't fuck with nobody. Eminem is his own. He in his big ass mansion and he don't fuck with nobody. And you know, all the people he put on is not, you know, his complexion. You know what I'm saying? He put D12, which is boys on from the rip. He, you know, Royce the 5'9", like all his cats is different. You know what I'm saying? But I think just in his aspect, it's like,
it's like an initial boom.
Yeah,
and then
I'm gonna sign you, but go ahead.
Go off of that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And Jay-Z is more of I'm gonna build this. We gonna be in the same room.
Like you said, he more into it. Like M is just I drop when I want to drop. You know what I mean? We'll find some little talent, but I let the like we're going like change like Jeter, like general manager do what he do. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like we just gotta we gotta.
It's crazy that it's that way. Though.
I feel like the world period has to find a way. Has to find a way for the people that the fair people that's not really thinking business but thinking more of culture and what's right and all that.
Yeah,
like
it's sticky though.
Like if you are in business, if you sign the contract, it's nothing you can do about that.
Right.
But we learning more about these contracts, and that's why all this stuff coming out. We just learning more.
Yeah, it's definitely different. 2022.
Yeah,
for sure.
But it's time to take that extra step to like, how do we help ourselves? If I don't like this contract, you gotta find a way to get what you want by you, because they're not gonna give it to you by just looking at this contract.
Right.
This is not what I need. You know what I'm saying? I need more. I'm not just gonna sign it out of just because I feel like I need. See that Eminem move? The only thing Eminem obviously could have did more. Mm-hmm. But one of the things he did do was just the hype that you signed to Eminem got you way more looks than you ever did before.
Ever, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But now, who he said helped him a little more? Jay-Z and them?
He said Jay-Z and them, and like he cooler with Kanye and stuff like that.
Now that's just the extra elevation.
No, but like,
and that's probably why I feel like they did more, is because he had to do more with it. So it's kind of like more of I felt like I did this myself. This not trying to disregard, but disregarding the fact that your jump start was that Eminem name.
Right. That's what I'm saying though. But that's what I mean. Like it shouldn't be, like you said, it's changing, but it shouldn't be. I don't think as much of a gripe as it is. But I understand both sides. Mm-hmm. Because like I said, I'm signing you. Say for instance, like Eminem, like if he don't bring him on the BET Awards or whatever in the cypher, you'd be like, oh shit, that's some Buffalo niggas. Mm-hmm. Like we might have heard him like through whispers, like you said, you know what I mean? Like when we hear like 38, like we heard of them a little bit, but we ain't heard of them like you said, the world didn't heard of him till Eminem signed him. Same for like say Kanye with Big Sean. He was buzzing in Detroit. Mm-hmm. That's Detroit. We ain't Rochester, New York. Kanye gets you like, you gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all sign your eight deal contract, 8 record contract, and that's different. You know, Meek Mill with like Ross. Like Meek Mill had the buzz in Philly. He was about to sign with T.I., Grand Hustle. Sign with Ross. Now you skyrocket. Jay-Z. It goes back every art. That's what I'm saying. My thing is it goes with every artist. Like it happens to every artist. Jay-Z with Rockefeller, like all of them. Like Nas did it with some artists. It's like it happens to all of them. You know what I mean?
They are getting better though. They are getting better.
No, they are.
The artist is getting smarter. I mean,
artists are getting smarter
that way.
That aspect,
and it's kind of forcing the labels to give a little bit more. But also, some labels are trying. Like I think Empire, like really like
no Empire's like
like they let the artists like, but it's still that principle of you gonna push yourself. We gonna give you the bread. Yeah, you gonna make your bread, but you gotta work.
Right.
You got to work for it.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, like I said, my thing is for all the artists or whatever out there, just don't sign a long contract. Yeah. That's what I would say personally.
Think LeBron. Yeah. Think 1-2 years. Boom. Yeah. 1-2 albums.
Right.
Like Conway did.
Right.
Or all 3 of them.
Right.
1 album each.
Right.
That's all you need.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Now let me learn the game.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. You should do it that way. At least. You know what I mean? Like I said, me, I would as an owner, I would be like, I gotta get you 3. Mm-hmm. Like I need 3. You know what I'm saying? The mixtapes count for a half or whatever, because that's how they finagle stuff too. They throw out 30 mixtapes,
but you gotta make that like clear in the you gotta make it clear in the paperwork,
right?
And that's where it's like kind of no sympathy from these labels,
right?
It's because it's in the paperwork,
right? That's what I'm saying.
It's just up to you,
right?
And then at the end of the day, to read it and decide whether you want it or not. You can't just skim through it,
right? And then, like I said, then I'm talking as the artist. It's like my name is. I got 2,000 in the bank. Mm-hmm. I'm an upcoming rapper. Mm-hmm. This label like yo, he go $500,000, man. Mm-hmm. Need 6 albums, so this is $500,000 though. We gonna push you. He go $500,000. You know what I'm saying? And make your records or do what you gotta do. We taking 25% of whatever you're doing, you know what I mean, record sales, whatever. You like, shit, I got 2,000 in the bank. I'm paying for studio time. I'm paying for beats and stuff still. Now I'm with Def Jam, I get $500,000.
So
why not?
So if you're that artist though, I would say it'll depend on how much music you got in the tuck. Whether you, cause boom, $500,000, let me see the contract, let me take it to my lawyer. 1. I think that's off rip and decide because you gotta think 6 albums. Can I do 6 albums? Mm-hmm. Right. Like, do I have 1 album to my name? Like,
right. No, that's what you gotta.
Can I do this?
You gotta be. Right, that's what you gotta be. That's what you gotta be. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, all right, if I'm gonna be obligated for this as well, because you gotta think. Say for instance, like he ain't nice at all. But say like Lil Pump.
It's great to have the confidence that you can,
right?
But you got to be realistic.
But say like Lil Pump, like he redid his deal, got like a couple mil. I mean, I don't follow Lil Pump, but I know he ain't drop a lot of albums. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it go both ways. Like I said, it's just crazy that it happens like to every artist. Like every artist goes through that, or every artist that signs somebody has to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, but it's business stuff.
Somebody got to change the narrative on these contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, it's just so regular that they're gonna keep giving you the same contract as long as they keep signing.
Like I said, it just got
whoever's getting that person to sign is getting paid. They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit, right? Like I said, my thing will personally be, like I said, man. It depends what you're doing and how you moving, and also, like I said, just take shorter deals, man.
Yeah.
My thing is just take shorter deals. Get your money because you don't know if you're gonna blow or not. You know what I'm saying? The cosign, like you said, like say for instance, like Benny and Griselda, like that cosign from Eminem to get in there, got them to the doors to go meet Jay-Z, to go meet Kanye, to work with them. They like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like me, say like Dave East. Like Nas kind of introduced Dave East. I was his artist, you know what I'm saying?
But same
now,
thing.
I'm rocking with Dave East. Like that's one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Now I started checking for him. Now I'm like, oh, he nice. All right. Now I'm still checking for him to this day. That's just how it goes. So that should be worth more than anything. Just
but even him, I feel probably the same way. He probably not at the level that he probably is capable of being. But it's also on the thing. Nas, yeah, you attach to Nas, that's your leapfrog. That's your head start.
Right.
Now, Nas did the same exact thing. Okay, boom. Yeah, he my artist. Now take the stage. What can you do with that?
Right.
So it's like, it's just different levels of things.
Right, no, it's different.
And I'm not going to question anybody worth that work ethic, but it's different levels to work ethic too.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Like you said, all them cosigns, like I said, is the leapfrog you. Now what you going to do with it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Dave East been decent with it. Like I said, Griselda, they definitely, even with that cosign, they definitely still worked their way. Like it wasn't like immediately. That was like 5 years ago.
They took their time.
Yeah.
Because it took this long for Conway to drop his album that he needed to drop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he said, let me sit back. I'm going to just take that Eminem name.
Take that cosign and run with it.
And even with that name drop in the interview, adding to it. It's just added. He know the game. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
He felt comfortable where it's like, okay, let me drop this album. And the album is amazing, by the way. Mm-hmm. Let me drop this album, and then I'm going to go do what I got to do.
Right. That's a fact. Yeah, like you said, you got to play the game.
I'm comfortable.
You got to play the game.
You see him everywhere now.
Yeah, you got to play the game. Like I said, those are, like I said, they are, you know what I'm saying, definition and keep working. Like you said, the cosign was cool, but you could be an overnight celebrity, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the designer, but even, you know what I'm saying? That's the Kanye. Kanye jumped on it, grabbed that song. And he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? They grind.
He ain't capitalized.
Yeah, he ain't capitalized.
But Benny the Butcher, them features he got on 10 to talk for is crazy too.
That, like I said, all three of them.
That just speaks to the testament of they hustle. Like everybody respect it.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Conway's he's going to be a monster though.
And Conway, like
he's going to be a monster.
You know, I mess with Benny the most, but like say even Kanye like I mean, he like I ain't pay for no features.
I fuck with Conway because
he said I ain't pay for no features. You
hear
me?
Yeah, and he don't charge.
So come on, man. You know, what
and he don't charge, but it's like
you know it's a favor for a favor. You know how that goes.
It's if he want to do it. Right. He can't really charge. It's not just that. It's
you're talking about that.
Really
no, I know that. For that,
it's like me even with my you know when I'm doing video, I don't really know what to charge. Sometimes I just gotta want to do it. Like
but I'm just
if
saying,
I don't want to do it, I ain't gonna do it.
But I'm just saying, like say for instance, like you know, like that J. Cole feature. I don't know if he paid for it.
I don't think he did.
But even if he did, he wasn't.
I think it was off strength too.
I'm saying, but even if he did, it wasn't going to be the same price as Joe Smo from down the street. No. You know what I'm saying though? Because you get that, like I said, I'm sorry, but you know, Block Boy JB, you get that Drake on there.
Oh yeah.
Now you got to keep it up, and you know, right, you know what I'm saying? But you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect the game. Though. But like I said,
Conway's gonna be a monster though.
No, shout out to all three of them. Like I said, they all moving.
I just feel like he one of the freestyle kings. So I like the freestyles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Benny signed the Def Jam. He got the deal. He got the bag. You know what I'm saying? You know,
speaking of all
Wes is, you know, he doing this what he got to do. So
more welcome to the Rock. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Our last balanced perspective with my guy Leak G's. You know what I'm saying? He a big Benny guy. He a big 38 special guy. You know what I'm saying? That's where the Rock come in. You know, they came up together. And he actually went and met Benny the next day when our video dropped, or the same day the video dropped. So I thought it was dope.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I think Conway is one of them freestyle kings. He got a few of my favorite freestyles of all time. So,
actually,
that boy is a problem.
Conway, that was the machine.
He got some of the hottest verses I heard too.
God. Like I said, shout out to them boys, man. Like I said, they close. They're hour away. You know what I mean? Like I said, small town Buffalo. You know what I mean? And they up here. You know their name. They might not be the superstars.
They helped.
Right. They might not be superstars, but you know who they are.
They helped everything that happened over. They helped our scene. Yeah. Our scene got a lot of upcoming, rising artists. Right. My condolences to King Cater. You know what I'm saying? We lost a couple people in Rochester over the weekend. Unfortunately, I've actually done some work, recorded an interview with this kid. He came this group called Mud Brothers. I wanted him to do one of the freestyles. He didn't show up. The other one did with somebody else. But unfortunately, we lost him. So that's some more
for sure.
But he was very talented. Like he reminded me of Jada. Like that album, I was really bumping that album after I recorded the interview.
Yeah.
Like so, just unfortunately, but all the artists in Rochester is just talented. You know what I'm saying? Other podcasts I record, they just had a rap battle. Battle rappers, I heard it was like probably 12 to 13 performances. A lot of good music they had, and I was like, damn.
For sure. Check out The Rock, man. We out here. We out here too. For sure. Definitely got time.
Shout out to Alex. I missed your question today, but next time. It was some stupid shit like about the Giants. I ain't talking about no Giants.
Giants. Tyrod Taylor.
I know. Shout out to Tyrod, but they ain't about to do nothing.
Hey, man, listen, man. Every team trying to improve, man.
All right. Well, yeah, man. Episode 120.
Episode 120, man.
You heard?
For sure, man.
It's your boy, Henny Dre.
It's John.
And this is Pham Perspective. And we out.
Peace. Let's go Jets, man. You see the Jets jacket, man. We going on the way up, man. We going on the way up. Like Jets, man. We going up like this.